I think the best part about summer is the amount of time that I have now, and I have more opportunity to do things that I want to do that I wouldn't have in school. So now is the time to try some things that I wouldn't have time to before. I think one of the biggest things that I want is to be successful financially. I want to be like living, like I don't want to have to worry about money at all. Like I wouldn't necessarily say at all, but I don't want it to be, I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I have like a financial burden on me. Um, I would like to have some form of having like passive income, something like that, and something that could bring me to do that. And one of the biggest things I think I'm gonna start to do is I'm gonna open an Etsy shop. I'm gonna try to sell, make some mock-ups and sell t-shirts, mugs. Best thing, I've looked into it a lot, and I think that's one of the best ways that I'm gonna try to do. Make digital products, that. I think that's the path I'm gonna go, but I don't really want to that's gonna be like the main thing, the biggest thing, but I'm gonna branch out and try to do a couple of different things. Try to do as much as I can, just get a learning experience going, just try different things that hopefully one of them like works out. Hopefully one of them pulls through, because that's the biggest goal. I want to be able to take this to like a real thing, like a real job, a real way of how I can make income for myself and for my future. And I want to be able to just have that for myself, to know that I did this. Like I built something real. I built something that's worth what I want for my life. I don't want to be able to not do anything with my life and not. I don't want to be a loser that just parties and like goes to school, scrolls on TikTok, doesn't work out. I don't want to be that. I want to be one of those people. I always tell myself sometimes I want to be in like a constant work mode. I want to be in a constant grind. I wish I could just keep going and keep working at it. I want to be like that, but I don't know how to be like that. I need to have that position. Like I need to have a goal so I can work towards, so I can be like that. I think that's the best way of putting it. That's the best thing that I think I could do for myself, just so I can set myself to keep pushing constant motion. And I'm trying to get like different ways of building money, different ways of profit. And this might sound stupid, but one of the best ways that has made me a lot of money right now is gambling. Gambling has really gotten me a lot of money that I've been able to use, and I use mostly Prize Picks, and it like says it's so easy, dude. Like you can make so much money on Prize Picks like so easily. It's so easy. I have like friends and stuff, people help me out. I don't I don't know if I'd say they help me. I know people that like watch sports a lot, and like I'm usually into like MMA and boxing and wrestling. I don't really watch like sports like outside of that, but I've been really getting into NBA, the NBA, and like dude, Wemby has gotten me so much money, dude. I have gotten so much money from that, but I've made a lot of money. I think I've made how much profit? Like 300 profit maybe. I pulled out, and that's good money that I made. But it was when I got Prize Picks a while ago, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure like now what I wanted to do with the money. I think now I want to save my money and to cycle it, to put it into business and to put it into something to make more money. I don't want to like waste it on like things that I wasted that money. Like I wasted it buying like stupid stuff, and that money's gone. So I have to start new. And that's what I think I'm gonna try to do. And another thing that I've been doing to make money is we have like a family business. Me, my dad, we rent like party rentals, like watersides, bounce houses, obstacle courses, and that, I don't know, I think that might be overpriced picks, like in terms of profit. I think I've definitely made more, especially this season. We started last season, last summer, because people usually buy it out during summer, and I made good money on that. But I've made a lot because he's paying me more now. Because he's paying me more, just I have made a lot more profit than I did last season, and it's gotten me like pretty good amount of money that I've saved up. I'm gonna try to save all that so I can put it into the Etsy shop that I have in mind, because everything I researched says you need at least like $200 to $300 set aside so you can put that into like starting up a shop. So I think I'm gonna use that money that I'm saving up for that and use it to that. And I think I'll cycle that into like hopefully increase money and a better startup. I think hopefully that'll lead to something good. But another thing is, since it's summer now, I don't do this anymore, but at school I made burritos, and I sold them, prepared them, sold them. I even had like an Instagram so people can make pre-orders. Sold burritos at school, and I think in cash alone I made $300, but I had Apple Pay, Cash App, so I probably made well over 300 because most of it was through that. So I think I made maybe close to $500. I think right around $500. I think I had to say, because it was a good amount of money, but it was right around 500. Like if I really, I could probably check if I really wanted to, but I'm not sure. But I made good money on that. I learned some good salesman techniques. I think I can use that in my advantage if I ever wanted to pursue anything to being a salesman. I think that's a very, very good trait to have. Like being able to talk and really communicate what you're thinking in your head into actual words. I'm like not great at that, but I think that helped me a little bit to improve in that. I think that I can use that to my advantage if I wanted to pursue things outside of that or including that. So that would be really good for anything that I have to do inside of that like circle. And really the biggest build up I think is that Etsy shop that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really, really try to push myself this summer, not waste my time. I feel like I waste too much time. I'm not focused enough. I really want to do that. I really want to put my time into that. I need a big startup so I can get a form of ID. I'm saving money so I can get my license, because I'm only in high school, so I need to save my money. I think I'm going to get my license very soon, and I'll put it in there so I think I'm gonna use Prize Picks to get that money, because that's the best, it's the quickest way that I can like get money. Because everything else, every other form of income I have, I want to put towards the Etsy shop. So the Prize Picks money I specifically want to use to get my ID, buy my ID. And it's like, I need to get like around $200 on Prize Picks. I think I'm at 120 something on Prize Picks. So I have a good startup. I have a lineup actually right now. Maybe I'll show it on the screen. And I really need to like focus in on that and like get my money up for that. And I think that'll be a really good opportunity for me. And that's like one of the biggest things that I really, really need. I think it's super important to get that. And mostly like for YouTube, I think I'm gonna use this as kind of like a documentation, kind of like a journal of like how I'm doing, where I'm at, and like what I need to improve on. Maybe I'll watch over, because I think like as of right now, I'm sure you can tell I'm not super great at talking to myself like this. I'm not super amazing at it, and I want to improve on that. So I hopefully will. I definitely will for future videos and stuff. But I really want to use this for myself. But it is a form of stream of income that I can get. I'm sure it's just, and I know YouTube takes a long time, depending on audiences and like little stuff. Super great at editing or anything like that. I hope I can build a relationship with my personality. Hopefully people like. But I'm really gonna push myself to get in that mode this summer. Like I get really disciplined and discipline myself so I can think like a real like a real like a real moneymaker, I guess. I don't know, but I think I have a good opportunity here, and I'll be taking advantage of it definitely. And it'll be stupid if I just throw away this whole summer and don't do anything good with it. That'll be really, really dumb. I think I can really track my growth with this, and it'll really help me advance myself. And I think this is like a really good thing that I have going here. I really want to pursue it into my future, and I really want to make something of myself. I want to be able to retire my parents. I want to be able to have a, hopefully one day, I'm not really sure, have a loving family of my own one day. And I want to look back when I'm old and be proud of the things I did and be pressed on myself and know that what I did now was worth it in the end. And I really think that I need to focus up and do that. This is a good startup to have. I can't just throw it away by not doing anything and just scrolling on my phone or just going out with friends. It would be a really big waste of time if I just did that to myself, and there would be no point in doing that. And I really think, hopefully, maybe people watching this can get the same idea, and I think people could use that themselves. Everyone could, just to improve on themselves. And hopefully I can inspire some people themselves to start doing something like that. That would be really great for others too. But all in all, I think that's what I'm going to do, and I hope people can respect that and hopefully enjoy that. But that's really all I have to say. Hopefully I'll see you guys later.